Question 16. This here is a yes or no type of data sufficiency question. So whenever we have a yes or no type of data sufficiency question, we need to draw this table. So if you have not yet watched the video on strategies how to solve data sufficiency question, please do watch that first. So in this question, we are given the information as there are 20 new houses. Okay, 20 houses are there, and they have an average price of $160,000. Okay. Now the question asked is how many did more than. It is not how many, because if it would have been how many, then it would have been a regular type of question. Here it is, did more than 9 of the 20 houses have prices that were less than the average price? Okay, that were less than the average price. So let us take the number of houses as n. Okay, so this n is the number of, we have to figure out whether n is greater than 9 or n is lesser than or equal to 9, where n is the number of houses which is having price lesser than the average price, which is this $160,000. So price of n houses has to be less than $160,000. Is that clear? Yeah. So let us jump to the statements directly. So last year the greatest price of one of the 20 houses was $219,000. Greatest price is equals to $219,000. So this is the price of one house. Now in yes or no type of question, if we get one yes and one no, then our answer is not sufficient, then that statement is not sufficient. Okay, if we get all the yeses, then and then only that statement is sufficient. Or if we get all the no's in this, then and then only that statement is sufficient. Okay, so we should get a definite yes or a definite no for all values in that fact statement. Okay, so here let me draw the first possibility. First possibility is that the 18 houses are priced at the average price $160,000, and one of the house is priced at $101,000. So the average of all these houses is $160,000, and there is only one house which is priced lesser than the average price. So validity is that n is equals to 1. Now let us make the comparison. It is lesser than 9, so we got a no in this case. This is one of the possibilities. There are various possibilities possible. Okay, now we want a yes over here. So how can we get a yes over here? Let us price. So greatest is same. This is one house. Okay, then let us price 18 of the houses as $159,000. Okay, 159,000. Then the last house will be priced at around $119,000. If you figure out the average of this one house, this 18 houses, and this greatest priced house, it will come to be $160,000 only. So here, how many houses in total are having value which is lesser than $160,000? 19 houses. So here n is equals to 19. Validity check. N is equals to 19, and 19 is greater than 9. So we get a yes over here. So once we get a yes and a no, then the statement is not sufficient. Whenever first statement is not sufficient, we cross AD. Now let us jump to second statement. What does the second statement say? Second statement states that last year the median of the prices of the 20 houses was $150,000. Okay, so if I arrange the prices of the 20 houses in ascending order, these are 10, these are again 10. Then for an even number of values, the average is n by 2 plus the median is given as the average of n by 2 term and n by 2 plus 1th term. Okay, so n by 2 term over here is 10th term and 11th term. In short, the average of this and this will be the median. Okay, and the median is given as $150,000. Okay, $150,000. This is the median price of the house. Okay. So in short, this plus this all values, 9 of the values will definitely be lesser than $150,000, lesser than or equal to $150,000, because $150,000 is the median. So the 10th value has to be lesser than or equal to $150,000. 10th value has to be lesser than or equal to $150,000, and this is arranged in ascending order. So this 10 values, we can say that this 10 values will definitely be lesser than the average, which is $160,000, or we can say that this 10 values will definitely be lesser than or equal to $150,000, because 150,000 is the median value. Okay, so we can conclude from this case that n is equals to or n is greater than or equal to 10 from this, because this value can also be lesser than 160. This also can be lesser than 160, but we are confirmed that at least 10 values will be there which will be lesser than $160,000. So n is greater than or equal to 10. Validity check. So for n greater than or equal to 10, n will always be greater than 9. Okay, so we get a yes over here. Can we get a no over here? Can we get a no? No, we cannot get a no, because there will be minimum 10 houses which will be priced at or lesser than $150,000. So n will always be greater than 9. Hence, there will be at least 10 houses which will be priced lesser than the average, which is $160,000. So we will always get a yes over here. So this statement is sufficient to answer our question. So whenever second statement alone is sufficient, cross CE, our correct answer is B. I hope this is clear.